Okay, Mr. Kelman, we
Yes.
just closed, I'm going to say 6 to 10 deals in the last 10 days.
Yes.
Why don't you give
Very good.
everyone, because there's a common theme to them all,
That's right.
give everyone, if you could, the common theme and what we're doing and what we're not doing.
Sure. So definitely we've been very busy seeing a lot of deals in default, whether it's a maturity default, they've missed a couple payments, taxes. We've seen one, they took out a second mortgage. I mean, default, that's really the moral of the story. And a lot of other lenders.
So they're on default with their first mortgage.
Yes. And
You know,
for
can we
one
switch
reason or
over?
another. Yeah, of course.
Okay,
Much
better.
But what's happening is I'm being told, when I came to you telling you this information, that's kind of why we wanted to talk about it. Other lenders don't have programs for this. If a property's in foreclosure, there's no solution. And I feel like there's a lot of deals that are good deals, good properties, good borrowers that are left on the table. So we've come up with a program where we've been able to help a lot of borrowers in foreclosure, whether it's a maturity default or some sort of default. And it doesn't have to just be foreclosure, but I'm just saying some high risk deals.
Some stress in the deal.
Exactly.
There's tension in the deal.
Yes, tension in the deal. Or honestly, Jack, higher leverage. We've done some deals up to 80%, and we've structured it in a way that we're protecting ourselves, we're lending lending capital and still able to do some good deals.
Give the broker or the borrower a little bit of a high line or high thing, guidelines on what we're looking for and what we're not looking for. Tell them,
Sure.
I don't want
Sure.
to call us with deals if we can't do them.
Of course. Most importantly, when it comes to residential properties, we're looking for investment properties. Must be non-owner occupied. Nothing you have lived in or you're moving out of right now. That's not a good fit. So we want you to have your own home, and we're willing to look at a single family investment property, mixed use, multifamily, office, daycare, funeral home.
Just close the funeral home. Just close the daycare.
Yes, retail, dispensaries.
And they could be delinquent on their mortgage, in foreclosure.
Yes.
A lot of these deals are imminently in foreclosure. They have a sheriff's sale set, and they're coming to me. They're behind on their taxes, and they're coming to us.
Yeah, and even one more I want to add. We even did a purchase of a borrower with bad credit. We were a little bit higher leverage, and we were still able to help them by structure it. So, there's ways we can get creative and help with higher leverage or deals in default.
So you're not looking at the person's income. In other words, whether they work, you're looking at the property income. No appraisal. We're doing our own values.
No credit score requirement.
No credit score requirement. Minimum property value, $250. Urban and suburban. Lending, I think, 36, 37
38.
states. 38. I always get that number stuck in my head.
Yep.
Okay, what else?
Well, we close quickly. And another thing, a couple of these deals, I want to also mention, we had some rushes come in. Some no-doc deals where it was very low leverage, have to close quickly, no questions asked. And we did a couple of those too. One was in New York. So I think getting creative.
Cash out. The one in New York.
Yeah.
It was referred to me through a friend, so I know that. The guy went everywhere, couldn't get it done because it was all cash out. We did it.
And I think it was, a 10% loan to value still?
Something like that,
Very low. But honestly, I wanted to just say that all of those deals, we've been lucky. We've been fortunate enough to be very busy in closing them. But they're honestly deals that we normally would not have done if we weren't able to get creative. And that's the truth. So I think you have to pivot with the market.
Okay. Check us out at geltfinancial.com. Leave us questions, like the YouTube or TikTok or wherever you're seeing this, and call Kelman at 561-221-0900. Have a great day.